responsibility.
No, that's not what I mean. I mean, I'm literally a child.
And who isn't? You think there isn't a frightened kid inside of me too?
What you don't understand. I mean, I went to bed a kid and then I woke up an adult. I'm just 13.
Right. And just yesterday, I was a schoolgirl with pigtails. Josh, why are you doing this?
There was a carnival in New Jersey, okay?
Please.
No, there was a carnival in New Jersey, and there was a machine, and it was called the Zoltan machine.
Stop it.
No, there was a Zoltan machine, and it had a head and a body, and you put a quarter in its mouth, okay? And you made a wish, and I wished to be big, and I went to bed that night, and I woke up an adult, but I'm really just a kid.
You're not, Griffin. You're my brother. I love you. And I need you. But you don't get to sit around for the rest of my life and decide what I'm supposed to be like. You weren't there. You were inside my head when I was fucked up. You clearly aren't there.
You weren't present during this life. You were high. High as a fucking kite. You were not present. Ethan was like a pet to you, and you drove him off that bridge, and now he's dead.
Yeah. I was stoned out of my mind. Who do you want me to be now? Kind. Did I use up all the love I'm allowed for this lifetime because I killed her fucking little brother? I'm sorry. Have a good night.
Shouldn't we do something constructive?
What did you have in mind? A short, blunt human pyramid?
We could go.
Where?
After him.
Fancy a game?
We are spectators.
Wanna play a game of questions?
How do you play that?
You have to ask questions.
Statement 1 love.
Cheating.
How?
I hadn't started yet.
Statement 2 love.
Are you counting that?
What?
Are you counting that?
Foul, no repetitions, 3 love game.
I'm not gonna play with you if you're gonna be like that.
Who's serve? Hesitation love 1.
Who's go?
What?
Why not?
What for?
Foul, no synonyms, 1-all.
What in God's name is going on?
Foul, no rhetoric, 2-1.
What does it all add up to?
Can't you guess?
Were you addressing me?
Is there anyone else?
Who?
How would I know?
Why do you ask?
Are you serious?
Is that rhetoric?
No.
Statement 2 all, game point.
What is wrong with you today?
When?
What?
Are you deaf?
Am I dead?
Yes or no?
Is there a choice?
Is there a God?
Foul, no non sequiturs, 3, 2, 1 out.
What's your name?
What's yours?
When? I asked you first.
Statement, 1-all.
What's your name when you are at home?
What's yours?
When I'm at home.
Is it different when you're at home?
What home?
Haven't you got one?
Why do you ask?
What are you driving at?
What's your name?
Repetition! Game point to me.
Who do you think you are?
Rhetoric. Game and match. When's it going to end?
That's the question.
That's all questions.
Do you think it matters?
Doesn't it matter to you?
Does it matter? Does it matter why it matters?
What is the matter with you?
It doesn't matter.
What's the game?
What are the rules?
Rosencrantz.
What?
There. How was that?
I know you've explained this, but I still don't understand what that is.
Okay. Gender dysphoria, it's a medical term. It's a real thing, so you can look it up. It's like this part of my brain that knows that being born a girl isn't who I am. Some things that can set it off are like fights, like tonight with mom and dad, or just being called Jenny can set it off. It's how I know I'm Will and not Jenny. They don't match. Okay, so it's impossible to explain. You're just gonna have to accept it and stop calling me Jenny.
But you've been Jenny for 18 years.
No, I was never Jenny. Try to imagine waking up one day and realizing that you're living your entire life in the wrong body. It's like a sci-fi horror film. It's like being in panic mode all the time, screaming and no one can hear you.
But it's not their fault. You can't get mad at them just because you don't feel like a girl all of a sudden.
All of a sudden, this isn't some whim I've suddenly decided.
I know. I'm sorry.
They always dressed me like a girl. I felt like a Ken doll wearing Barbie's clothes. Why couldn't they just let me wear what I wanted?
That's unfair. They had no idea what was going on for you.
Well, I still felt like a circus animal.